All right, guys, today we're going to try experiment that I saw on YouTube. If you, I'll show you here in just a second, but if you look at my wheels, they got quite a bit of staining from brake dust and salt and things like that through the winter. And I have tried multiple things to get multiple wheel cleaners to try to get this stuff off. And I've had no good results. So what I've done is I searched on YouTube like most people do and try to see what works and what doesn't. And that's my dog. She loves attention, so you'll probably hear her in the background for a little bit. So what we're doing is we got some oven cleaner, extra heavy duty oven cleaner, which is what everybody's saying works really well. And we're putting it on there and going to see what it does and what it doesn't do. Let me turn you guys around and I'll show you what we're working with. All right, so let's get down here and look real close. If you look, I don't know how well that's enough, Journey. Good girl. I don't know how well it's showing up, but you see all the little stains? And I've tried multiple cleaners to get this off, and nothing seems to work. And either I figure out something, or I'm just gonna paint the center part of the wheel. But I like to keep them like this as long as possible. I mean, these are beautiful wheels, and let's go up here to the front one. They're not quite as bad, but they're still pretty bad. But worst case, we'll bust them down and we'll do some painting on them. So around here, I've already got the oven cleaner going. It's been on there a couple minutes, and we're gonna see what it does. It's foamed up pretty good. When we're done, we'll take a brush and agitate it, and we'll kind of see what it looks like. So I'll bring you guys back when the timer goes off, and we'll see what happens. All right, guys, so the timer just went off. We're gonna get in here and do a little bit of scrubbing and see what we get. Let's see. And I can tell it's done something, but I just don't think it's done very much. If you guys come across something that works really well on raw aluminum wheels, let me know. I kind of like this raw aluminum look. Takes me back to my old days with hot rods. We had aluminum mags back in the day. I loved them when they were freshly cleaned. And back then, you used to get wheel acid at the local auto parts store and spray that on there. Oh, and make them pretty and white, nice and clean, no black stains in them, which the stains is what I'm fighting with right now, and giving me a fit. And I can see there's still stains in it, but it's definitely doing something. I don't know what. We'll all find out here in a minute. I mean, yeah, I could go back and sand them and polish them and bring them back to life that way, but I like the brushed aluminum look, the raw look, better than polished. But we'll see what we get. See the aluminum, the chrome plated center cap is kind of darkening up, kind of black. All right, let's get a little water on it and see what happens. Definitely, it's working. It's another round, and everything's pretty good. Not perfect, but when we started out with some really dirty wheels, not terrible. It's kind of working like the old school wheel cleaner that we used to use on mags back in the day, that wheel acid. It is working. So let's take a rag and kind of dry them off a little bit, And we'll do it one more time and see. Now, I will admit off camera, I hit it once and I left it on for about 2 minutes. Not long at all. I left it on for about 2 minutes and wiped it off. Noticed a tiny difference, but I decided, well, we gotta give it a fair shot. So we're gonna give it, you know, a good 10 minutes on there, let it soak and let it etch in, see what it's gonna do. And it's definitely etching in. So let's do it one more time, see what happens. So technically this will be the third application, but it will only be the second that I actually let it soak long enough. Let's see what we get. Foam it up really good. Make sure everything's covered. Now, I don't want to etch the ring out here. I like it kind of shiny and so forth. I don't want it etched white, so we're gonna wipe it off of that. Try to keep that clean as possible. And that would be easy enough to polish. So I'll bring you guys back when we get done 10 minutes, when we get to the 10-minute time. All right, so let's do a little agitating with a brush and see what happens. Give her a quick rinse and see what we got to work with. That's gonna brush off my hand. Stuff does burn a little bit. Might wanna invest in some gloves while I do this. Well, after 3 rounds, I think that's probably about as good as it's gonna get. Let me bring you guys over here and see what you think. All right. It's very noticeable, but if you look there in the middle, there's still some black. But it absolutely came cleaner than what it was. Let's go right here to the other side. Show you exactly what the back looked like when we started. See how gray and pitted looking it is? It looks terrible. So it's definitely an improvement. So I think more than likely I'm just gonna have to invest in some good wool acid, see if I can find some on Amazon and see if that does me any better. All right, guys, is it a win? It's a partial win. I think if your wheels aren't in super bad shape, then it probably would do a really good job. But mine's been getting worse over the last 3 years. If I'd have jumped on it when it first started, it probably would have worked really well. Let me show you what I got. So everybody on the videos I watched said to use the heavy duty Dollar Brand oven cleaner, or it wouldn't be strong enough to do anything. So that's what I got, and that's the results we ended up with. All right, so I appreciate you guys watching. Hit the like and subscribe. Please leave me a comment if you know anything that would actually work, or suggestions on how I applied it. Let me know what you think. Appreciate it.